Okay. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us here for the quarterfinal post-game press conference of the 2024 CUSA Basketball Championships. We're joined by New Mexico State head coach Jody Adams, by senior guard Molly Kaiser, junior forward Fana Gassama. Want to make sure the folks in the room have the ability to ask their questions first, then we'll move to our Zoom audience. Reminder, please, if you will state your name and your affiliation before typing in a question or asking one. And we'll begin right now with an opening statement from Coach Adams.
Well, first of all, I just, want to compliment FIU on the wonderful season that they have had and, what their staff has put together from last year to this year. They're a great team. And, but more importantly, I'm kind of, emotional about this team because 11 of our losses have been single digit or overtime, and they've had to battle through injuries. They've had to battle through like Fonda not being eligible until a certain part, so people have been in and out, and everything's been put on Molly's shoulders to lead and to lead fiercely, and when you're this young and you're leading and you're putting your reputation online to not be liked by your peers because she's going to hold them accountable to our big belief culture, it just says what an unbelievable young lady she is, leader she is, and just the belief that she has in us as a staff and her teammates to hold them accountable to really what she sees in them. And so I'm just I know I'm a blessed coach to coach both of these young women and to come through how we did tonight with some of the situations we were in, that things like back to back, a possession was taken away, these guys could have folded. And probably 5 or 6 games ago, I would see it get to them emotionally, and they would carry that. So coming into this tournament, we wanted to think winning ways only. We wanted to think positive things only. We didn't want one bad possession of, hey, I messed that up, or I messed up the play, I didn't screen. We didn't want it to travel to 6 possessions, because that one play didn't hurt us. It would hurt us if you traveled, 6 possessions with it. And so for us just to be able to flip the script and turn it into a positive and next play just says a lot about who these guys are and believing in us, and just listening to old coach that just been around the block and just really want to see them be successful. So as a coach today, just watching them just truly brought me pure joy.
Hey, Coach, Brock Lopez, I think it was just some news. It seems like 3 weeks ago you might not have won this game.
Yep.
What kind of changed today? What's kind of changed in the last week and a half?
I just think I'm not lowering my standards. I understand what drives winning, and I was taught that a long time ago, and it started at home. Being around Hall of Fame coaches at home to, Tennessee, and I'm blessed. It wasn't because of anything talented that I did as a player. It's just what I learned and got to be a part of and got to rep. And so as a teacher and a mentor, I want them to understand truly what wins. And a winning heart is a servant heart, and a winning heart is for each other. They're not against each other. And so I just really feel like we somehow just decided we're going to do this together and buy into the culture and just allow the coaches to lead, let our upperclassmen lead, and come together as one.
I guess, Molly, probably would have been pretty easy there at some point to say, oh no, here we go again with 30 seconds to go. What changed? What did you guys pull this out?
Like Coach Jody kind of said, last year going through what we went through, especially at the WAC tournament, you come into a tournament, CUSA tournament, and you play this team, the first time, knowing how it went that time, and then, going to their place last week, and kind of the same scenario kind of happened, but rather it being closer in the fourth quarter, just after a timeout, just being in huddle with my teammates, just telling them, like, hey, Like, don't play to keep a lead, don't play to lose, play to win. You know, come together, let's get a stop. That's what we do. We're gonna defend, we're gonna get a stop, we're gonna get a rebound, they're gonna foul, we're gonna go down there, we're gonna knock down a free throw, and then we're gonna come back, we're gonna defend, get the ball back, and we're gonna win this ball game. So it all came down to our mindset and just winning the game, not playing to hold a lead or losing, just, you know, doing what we do, defending and getting a stop and win the ball game.
Ben, take me through that. I guess it was 0 seconds of clock time, but you catch the ball on the sideline and they're grabbing at you, and all of a sudden you're on the free throw line. Just talk about that whole sequence.
You got it.
When you caught the ball on the sideline,
And, like,
what
everybody-
was your thoughts?
Yeah.
So when I catch the ball, I was thinking that I was like it was a charge or I did like double dribble. So I catch the ball and I look at the time. I just passed to I think it was Jayla, and then I think she showed or coach told her to just calm down.
At the end of the game.
At the end of the game, like when the
Like-
buzzer went off and you caught the ball, like how did it feel? Knowing that we won and everybody was like,
Oh, I was
You got-
like when the game
when the game was over and you got the
Yeah.
rebound,
Oh.
everybody was coming to you.
When the game was over, I was feeling like to be honest, I'm grateful for this team, and I think that I did.
You got it.
I think that I did like. It's just me. Like I think this is my role, and I rebound the ball. I make good passes. I screen. I just did what coach told me to do, and I think my teammates believe in me, and I just feel grateful for that.
How did you feel when those free throws go in with 30 seconds to go?
To be honest, I think this is my best free throws I shot in this whole season. Because I didn't have like the confidence, but I think that these past games I have confidence, and it's because my teammates and my coaches, because they've been pushing me through all this.
Girl.
I have just one, y'all. I'll start with you, Coach, and then I'll kind of go to you, Fonta. You've out-rebounded FIU in the past 2 games by 29. We are now 12-4 when we out-rebound our opponents. That's 12 of our 13 wins. Just what is the importance of that to the team, just as a mentality, if we're going to hustle, we're going to get to the ball? And Fonta, what have you done recently? Because you were averaging way more boards in the beginning of the season. What has clicked for both of you?
Well, I think for us, it's position defensively. So when we're in great position defense and we're very active and we're not just worried about our own man, because when that happens, you know, that provides like double gaps for people. But when we're playing our philosophy, then we're in great position when they take the shot to contest it. So they're taking tough twos, tough threes. We're in position to help with penetration, take charges and rotate. And then when the shot goes up, we're in position, you know, to rebound. And, you know, Fonda just, you know, it's nothing that we've taught her. I mean, I've watched probably almost every game of her junior college career. There's one thing, she's an unfreaking believable passer. She's an unfreaking believable passer. And the ability to rebound the ball, I mean, sure, everybody says that's effort, but there's also a sense of timing, and her timing is impeccable.
Thank you, coach.
You're welcome, Fonta.
I just feel like, I don't know, since I've been in Spain, I've been rebounding. And when I got here, I don't know, I feel like I love rebounding because my role is to rebound, to post up. Like, coach been letting me shoot too, but I love rebounding, to be honest. And it's just, I don't know.
That's part of your 20 square feet.
Yes.
Further questions in here? Okay, we have a question online from James King from KFOX 14 in Las Cruces. A question for Coach Adams. You talked about the close losses. Last time out against Liberty, it was a 4-point loss. What was the key to get the win today, and what will it take to get a win tomorrow?
I just think some of the things that you saw us battle through today, every possession's not going to go your way. And we can't live, you know, in the dark. We're going to chase light. And so the ability to do that. And then, you know, we know what personnel, you know, went off on us. I mean, so we're very aware of that. And I got a bunch of competitors. So, you know, I know that they will give their best in guarding personnel better this time. And it's our job, as coaches to put them in the best situation to win the game. But hopefully we can, close this one out. But it'll be another tough battle.
Further questions in here or from the Zoom audience? James? Coach, I believe we're good. Thank you. Congratulations.